Alright, I'm live. Good morning, everybody. I'm Sagonoid. Let me turn this off. I forgot one thing. This morning I'm going to be playing Enshrouded again. There are drops available for another 12 days, 13 days. It was a 14-day event. So you've got 14 days to get your watch time in. If you look at your Enshrouded login screen, as soon as you come up with your character, down here it says Twitch account link. You have to do your Twitch account link or you don't get the drops. You'll never get them. And what that is, you click that, you bring up a web page, you log into Twitch. And there's an instruction page on there. You follow some instructions on how to make sure you're hooked up to Twitch, and then all you have to do is watch somebody play Enshrouded. That's it. After you've watched for a couple of hours, Twitch will send you some messages that you've achieved the drops. And then, if your account is properly linked, once that happens, I'll go right into Sealess World here. And I'll show you. Once I've got her logged in, you hit the escape key. And there she is in her armor. And those are the drops right there. 4 pieces of them. There's 5 drops. I'll show you. You hit the escape key, and now down here I have this Twitch drops menu. And I click that, and there's all the drops I've gotten that Enshrouded has done. They've only done the 3 sets. So they've done the Scholar of the Empyrean and then the Siren Seeker set. Now the Blood Rose set. Now there's 3 miscellaneous items here. They came out with the armor sets. The large mirror, the prize skull, and the heart. These are important because if you look up here in the top corner at my rested buff, it is now up to 26 minutes. So there's the trophy skull right there. I hung that up. There's the vanity mirror. Eventually we'll get it brighter in here, like up here. And there's the heart pillow. Well, why do I want those? I can't pick that up because it's out. I don't want to pick up the fireplace. It's out of reach. Let me pick up the vanity mirror. I'll pick it up and move it upstairs. But if you look at it here, a large salon mirror and this one and decorators. They all give they all add comfort to your home. All of them. I think this is +3, the trophy is +6, and the pillow is another +3 to comfort. Important, because now I've got my rest buff up to 26 minutes. And why is that important, you say? We look at, not that key, so hit the N key, go into status details. There's the rested buff right there. Excuse me, increased stamina, maximum, and regeneration. It doesn't give the numbers. It's +30 stamina. And I think it's like +3 stamina regeneration. So if you're here, here's your attributes. And how do you know that? You can go and look in these numbers. Take that stuff off, put it back on, pick it up, put it back down, and you can see these numbers change. So, I need to get her in better armor. Let's take a nap and sleep away the darkness. Not always a good thing to sleep. No fell wandering around outside tonight. In this hard mode, I'm going to have to set up city walls or village walls to keep the Enshrouded from wandering through the village at night. I said Enshrouded, the fell. If I go up here and talk to Balthazar, oh, he's down here. So this is my goal today, is to get this armor set. Well, I can make this now. That's all he needed. Why? Well, plus 24 mana, and it's better armor than what I'm wearing. So I can make that. It's plus 9 mana. There's plus 31 mana for me. Now to get these, oh, I gotta kill a Banshee. This just needs more mycelium. And this one also needs a Banshee. Don't know if I can do that. But this is level 8 armor. So I am going to drop, the 2 equipment slots because I've got my vanity slots all opened up. So I'm going to click that as my wizard armor. So the fur trousers, I'm not going to junk them just yet. I got room over here. Yeah, I got a little bit of room. So I'm going to put these in here. And then later I'll put the sets on a mannequin as I burn through them. So sometimes there is a Banshee over in this area, down below here. There's a road through here on that side of the elixir well. I went down there. But I need some mycelium. I can at least get the gloves. And if I look here, I had 142 mana. And if I look at all attributes, I've got 181. Got a lot of spells, so I can cast more spells. And before I drop over dead right here. Okay, so what is the drop armor goes into your vanity slots. I'm sorry if I'm lecturing everybody. I'm not trying to be condescending. So you've got 2 slots. So these are these slots that provide me stats. And then if I hit the customize armor appearance, you can type the R key too. So now you can see there's my effective gear and my cosmetics. These are the drops. If you don't click these, the drops automatically show. So I can say, hide that ugly coif, which is ugly, by the way. I like the rest of the outfit. I don't like the mask on the coif. Alright, so I need some more mycelium. Just a little bit more mycelium to make my wizard gloves. Let me do that. And so the goal for the day is to complete the level 8 armor set. I just want some mycelium. I go, well, I need these things anyway. So I want to get the wizard armor set. I want to get more magic chests. need to get into higher level areas so I can find a better wand. So you can craft weapons in the game, but none of the crafted weapons are as good as the weapons, the loot weapons you find. None of them. I think their crafting is pretty much so centered on building. Used to be just 2. In normal mode, there's only 2 of those guys down here. Originally, there was just a wooden door there. I liked that they put the shroud mushrooms there. Okay, if I pick that up, so if I look at this staff that I picked up, and this right here is the reason you cannot make better weapons than what you pick up. These are acquired weapons. See, I've got all these enhancements on here. You can't make enhanced weapons yet. All you can do is salvage them for the runes. You need the runes to make enhancements, or to add enhancements. And that's what you're doing, is looking to find enhanced weapons. Alright, so good morning everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm sorry I'm late. A rough night. It's cold outside. I need all this stuff. There's the mycelium I need for my gloves, but I need this stuff anyway. Flannel shirt, fuzzy mouth. I need all this glowy stuff. This is active mycelium. I also need to find a lot of penny buns. I need penny buns. I can start making healing potions. I need the dirt, I need the stone, so take it all. I need to make, let's make a chest, I think. And we'll put these armor items in a small normal chest. So I don't need to have them available for building. I need all this glowy stuff. I need the mycelium. I need the stone. And my axe is about to break. Okay. So if we go over here and talk to Balthazar. I can make the shoes. And the shoes give me +4 mana regeneration. So by the time I cast 4 fireballs, I'll have enough mana to cast a 5th. Because of my other mana regeneration. So I definitely want that. I still need to make the gloves and the hat. Now I looked at this magic cord. So block 4, 20 parry. And you need Banshee Gel to make it anyway. And see here, this is not an enhanced weapon. It's only 8 power. So if I look at the shield I'm wearing, block 7, parry 20, block 7, parry 20. And his was block 4, parry 20. I need the block because I don't have armor. I can make these now. I need 5 of them to increase my building area. I increased my building area. I got a bigger hut for Balthazar to live in. I expanded it. I went out a block that way, and I used the flintstone blocks to build his house. The eaves on these flintstone blocks look a lot better than the wooden ones. But I think once I get the half wood blocks, the half timber blocks, I'll put those on there. Alright. So let's lose this stuff. Let's put you on. Equip that. We'll need that. Yeah, let's take these two. Hit the wrong button there, buddy. Now, I want to compare these. So these are 611. They give me better magical armor, but less physical. This is stamina regen, sprint speed. I'm far more concerned with the mana regeneration because I'm playing a magic user. So let's do that. Let's touch a bench. I'm going to make this. I'll set you right here, and I will store my armor items in there, and then just leave this for construction. And let's get rid of this stuff. That changes what recipes I can make. Does it? Yeah, white luminescent block. And another one at Alchemist. There. I got some here, but I need more chests already. So that's while I am looking for banshees, which I don't think I can take. You need magic armor to take the banshees. You can't swat their... I can try, but I don't really need those. Need lots of stone. You pick up all this stuff as I go along. So this is actually a multiplayer game. It is solo friendly, but it's a multiplayer game. So these Shroud liquid pods have not respawned. Used to be, originally when they first released it, you restarted your server and everything reset because it's supposed to be multiplayer, not running all the time. Alright, those guys are gone. So let's see if these guys... No, let's go this way. Let's see if I can get dead here. One of the bug fixes, the archers and the wizards were just kind of standing there. They don't just stand there. They actively shoot at you and cast some pretty nasty spells. Let me and he's down. There's yet another archer over there. He is up there on top there. Pokemon is awake without anybody speaking. I don't want that stuff. Quickest way to take those spawners apart is the axe. This is all good stuff to collect. Is there? Yep, there's another one. See there? That's baby. Oh, ouch. See, he's going to duck and cover as well. And this is why there's so many of them. Can't just sit there. Bad place to set him up. This is a much tougher fight than it used to be. Tough guy, tough guy. Alrighty then. Come on in, Chuckles. He is still right behind me. He just gave up. Got him. Let me take a breath while I'm here. All right, let's get back down there. My stamina, this endurance is so important because endurance increases stamina. Stamina increases your ability to run away and block. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the boss down in the elixir realm. How How close am I to not close to level? I need one more point for a double jump. Ooh. I think oh look, there's a climb up place here. Never seen this before. Doesn't mean it's new, I've just never seen it. It's a boon. No. No, 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 no. No, let's find a way out. I only got 3 minutes left. I can probably get up there. Well, I could if I use my pickaxe. But I can go up there, so let me get this stuff. This is for chests. Nobody caught the Carablast. To make the credits, they put $signs on it instead of credits. For those Pokemon guys, all you have to do is chat. Once every 15 minutes, and you start collecting the credits you need to buy those capture tools. Oh, hello, you. Let's see, how far up do I have to go? There's my breath. Can't fast travel from there, buddy. So we go here. Where am I? Oh, way up there.
Hey!
Oh, he's going to tell me, let me delete that. If you're carrying elixir, he will tell you not to carry elixir. If you read the lore notes as you picked them up around the world before he was killed and his spirit enshrined in a cinder vault, he did a lot of research into elixir and his conclusion that it is very bad stuff. It gives you, it's addictive. It seems to be like an opioid, but not a painkiller. Well, a painkiller too. It gives you some buffs. He can make some more stuff though. He can make me a healing channel. I need Banshee gel to make healing channels. An Aurelian flowers. He got something else. White glowing substance. This is also important. Need to put a light out here. So these two are too close together. I foolishly put them right beside each other. Get rid of that. Bug stuff goes here. The runes go here. Oh, I can make some more runes. I'm not going to use a bow at all. It's level 6. This is level 5. 20. And this will go up to about 20. But it does magic shroud damage. And I'm using melee weapons against the bugs, which are shroud. They're immune to shroud, so that's useless. Okay, so I can make 3 medium chests. Let's do that. Now, what are you doing, fool? Quit hitting the wrong buttons. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Oatmeal for breakfast. Why do people chew oatmeal? So I am going to put this not beside the wall, and I have to remember that I want to put large chests in here. So I need to separate them. Hopefully that's enough space. And then I'm going to take, I'll put you there. I'll put you there. I'm going to take the builder stuff here, tar, and there's some more charcoal. I'm going to take, this stuff. Put you there. What do we got here? This is overloaded. So let's get the food out of here. Keep that with me now. That goes in the other. And that's food, and that's food. So you go there. Let's keep this stuff here. I've got bone meal and salt. Bugs, that's builder stuff. That's hunter stuff. And this is builder stuff. And this is wood stuff. But let's put the wood in here. Oh, the wood. Yeah, let's put these raw materials in here for now. It's better than carrying it. And I need to start collecting Springland's dirt for the healing spell. I went that way because I was looking for a banshee. And I'm about to die of hunger. So do this, take a nap, go back right back into the shroud. So I don't like the way that heart pillow is sitting. So I'm going to pick this up, and then I'm going to pick up my harp. I'm going to put this right back down. You can't lay it on the bed, and I think that's a bug. So you cannot place it anywhere on the bed. Nowhere. And I'm going to rotate it. You go into fine-tune mode. That's right-click plus R puts you in fine-tune mode. And it's that way. Let's try T. No, not that way. Let's try G. So you can flatten it out. And it still will not lay on your bed. And it might be it's just this level bed. I put it right there beside my candle though. So there it is. Let's get back into some more Shroud. And fighting and gathering materials as I go. I don't think I'm big and bad enough to take down that Overlord yet, that boss. There's a boss at the bottom of the elixir well. And trying means death. Death means I drop everything at the bottom of the elixir well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now this is good for half an hour. No, 45 minutes. This path. I want the stone path. I really want to find that Banshee first. I don't know if they're still over here or not. Yeah, that's what that's supposed to look like. And that's why my channel, I gotta put an 18 plus tag on there too. Okay, and this is where I went in the last foray. So let's go back over to the elixir well. There's not a Banshee down there, but there's a boss. A big bad boss. Take those down because If you're trying to maneuver and you bop into those, you lose your shroud time. Okay, get my timer back up. Since this is hard mode, and normal mode is just the boss down here. Since this is hard mode, I fully expect him to have some help. There he is, and he sees me. Wow. I did it. Alright, so let me go over here. I need to keep this more available. I am doing something here. Oh, man. I don't think there's a chest. I've never seen a chest down here. In the harder ones, as you go up, they get harder. The bosses get harder. They've got more support. And you will find a gold chest somewhere around them. Or on the way out. See, he opened up a... No, that's the way we came in, Gem. He's dead, Gem. But let me get this stuff so I can make more magic chests. which are kind of essentially to say, once you chop down that root, you're out of the shroud, and it will clear a path out of shroud path up to the top. Sometimes it's a twisted path, but if you follow that, you can get up to the surface. And some of them, they get really difficult. These developers love their parkour. Can I get to you? I need to my ceiling anyway. Careful up here, fool, because there's lava on the other side. That's only enough for one chest, girl. And what did I get? I only got 2 of these. All of that, and I only got 2. I'm going to hang that. Oh, I can't hang that up on the wall yet. I need the hunter to hang that up. That's just barely enough for 2 chests. And I need some more blue guys, some fell to... Yeah. Let's go see. So you can also teleport from here now. You're out of the shroud, so let's do this. I picked up 5 points. I picked up runner yesterday. The most critical skill in the game is right here, and that is double jump. All of the parkour puzzles from here on out are going to require double jump. You don't need double jump to get to the hunter, but all of the survivor structures, their parkour puzzles, include a gold chest. You want the gold chest. To get to the gold chest for the hunter, you need double jump. So I can unlock that, and I still have a point left. And I'm not going to. I am going to. Num 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 num. Yeah, let's save it for inner fires, because I am killed the boss, didn't level. What is new? What is new? Oh, that's why I don't need, that's a one-handed unit, 3-7. Cutting damage. Piercing damage. That goes up 3, that goes up to 7. So let's swap out here. Salvage that. For something that you've enhanced. So I've put runes into enhancing this. You get 1/3 back when you salvage it. Plus the value of the axe. All important stuff except for that. I can get rid of that. Alright, so let's get out of here. Yeah, let's go right there. So you can jump in midair in this game. What I have to add on here is a trophy room. I'm going to put it out that way, behind the bathroom, I think. Can't make a bathroom yet. Need a carpenter for that. Let's put this stuff away. I can enhance now. He's right there. I have plenty of rooms. He can make the legendary runes now that I've picked one up. I already made that. Why is it still a quest item? I want to upgrade weapons, enhance weapons, get these enhancements up here. Right now it's just taking runes for this level, regular runes for this level, and then regular runes for this level. So my tainted axe is far more powerful than my apprentice wand. How's about that? Oh, and I go up one more level? Yeah, unlock that. Unlock that. Cutting damage, brutal at cutting damage. So that is the best weapon for taking down the fell. And I still have my shield. What would you like? Still need that Banshee gel. Let's get rid of some stuff. Yeah, let's keep these gold runes here. Tuck his head here for now. It's a magic chest, so once I have the hunter, she will be able to build the trophy. Yeah, is it there? Yeah, there's there. And vegetables can go here. Still not enough room. Touch this. So he is in my build area. Keep those. And look what he did. Look what he did. I should clip that. And look what he did. See how he went behind that chest? I left a little bit of space, a couple pixels, and now he walked in behind that chest. Why? So they fixed the bug where they sleep on the floor. We'll see if he sleeps in his bed or if he sleeps on the floor right there. He's stuck. I'm not going to unstuck him. Because if I jump up here, I can still talk to him. The problem is going to be if he sleeps on the floor. So if you developers are watching, and they probably are, bug is not completely fixed. He shouldn't have walked back there. Alright, so there's a couple pixels there where he can squeeze in between there. Why? And the why is because he is standing. No, he's kind of close to his kiln. Or not his kiln, his charcoal kiln. He's kind of close to that. The chests are right down there. Yeah, see, there he is down there. And if I put a half wall here, let's do that. So, and it's important to note that you have to carry your building materials. You have to set your pallet in your inventory. So if I put this here and then go here, I have no building materials at all. See, I'm missing materials, no blocks. If you look over here on the right, I have no building materials. Where'd it put you? So now if I go tab, now I have the rough stone. You have to carry your building pallet in your inventory. Your carried inventory. So let's go here. See, there's the closest point right there. It should be snapping. Okay, so let's X, and it still wants to set. I turn snapping off, and it's still there. We go. Yeah. The easy way would be to pick up the... Oh, because I have this wall set wrong. Put you there. There. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to be ugly, but No, that actually looks pretty good. That gives space for all this smoke to get out. And another bug that showed up in this update, in this patch. Let's go see if it'll do it again. This construction camera keeps getting marked. You put the little yellow diamond in the bottom left corner of its icon. That means it's not shown, or it hasn't been seen. It's new. It's not new. I am stalling for darkness. And in the next sunrise, I'll go do some more shroud stuff. So that's something I can put down for now. Rain is new with the water update. Did a wonderful job on rain. they broke those honeycombs over the years because they used to, those beehives, as soon as you cut the tree down, they'd fall. Now on a lot of them, they just hang there in the air. So there's some bugs. But the game overall is stable. It's very, very stable. Try out. What did I get? Yeah, I got my rested buff. Okay, let's get some action going. There's some blue guys. So in the previous update, these patrols started coming out, and in this update there were more of them. So there to the right is a scrapper patrol just going up and down the road, and then there is a fell patrol right there. They're just falling right up there. Yeah, just die straight away. Oh no! Oh no! Let me put this over here. Oh no! And I've got nothing. Not that key, not I. B. I've got nothing. This is... I mean, I guess you could play an instant death, but you'd have to do it yourself. They don't lock you out because they want this to be multiplayer, and for it to be multiplayer, of course, everybody would have to die to reset the server. And speaking of stability, everything went right back to where I had it. So now I do have to eat again. And I have to hit B, and I have to re-equip my staff as my ranged weapon. I need their stuff. What I don't like is the game now auto-equips ammunition. So I can't delete those scrappy arrows unless I unequip them. And I am not using a bow. See, these got equipped. No, they didn't. Did something else get equipped? I'll leave them there for now because I'm going to pick up more. So I really want the blue guys, but the scrappers are in the way. I want the fell. So they have spotted me, or they're just looking for something. Okay, so the scrappers have already encountered the fell over here. See, that's a scrapper right there. That was a scrapper. And the scrappers annihilated all of these fell. Easier for me to get their loot, I guess. And you can see scrapper and fell loot mixed in here. See, this is a dead scrapper. Antidote is important. I didn't get the XP, but I got the loot from that battle. I need the Aurelian flowers now as well. I'm not used to picking those up. it's dark, they can't see me. It's quick. It's very quick. There's nothing. Melee weapons rock in this game. That's where the crowd control is. Alright, where are you hiding? So I think I'm going to take... Because I need crowd control is what I'm deciding here. They didn't have a seed. Did they? Yeah, there it is. No, but there's bloomberries up there. And I want that seed there. Didn't run far enough. Yeah, let's play that again. Can't eat anything. Can't take my potions. Why'd you pick that up? Now everything's online. Don't get anything up. Get anything up. Alright. And there's another seat up there. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, did I get a follow? Let me go over here and look. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Hanukkah Cross. I do appreciate it. Sorry if I missed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Need that. What is... Oh, much sheep. Alright, you picked up your loot now. Eat. And let's get my stamina refreshing faster. Now I can pick this stuff up. So it looks like these guys may have despawned already. So I didn't get my seed there. I don't see any bodies. It looks like those guys got despawned. Well, there's plenty more. Oh, you're being silly again, boy. You have to re-equip your ranged weapon. That's why you need stamina, because you need stamina to block. And I didn't have enough to complete that block. So he sliced right through me. And you need stamina to run away. I lost my seed. Oy vey. Oh well, next time. I still got some loot over here I can pick up. Let's go with the cheap one. So if I look at Firebolt, and if you look quickly when I hit them, it says effective beside the damage. Oh no! Again. Let's do it again. Just for the fun of it. Doo-doo-doo. We already heard the Dumb Ways to Die song. So, back in the old days, video game machines in arcades. So video arcades came out before the Nintendos or the Ataris. The Ataris, what I'm thinking of. The machines in the arcades came out first. So you get 3 lives in a game. You had to pay $0.25 to play the game. And after your 3 lives were spent, you had to drop $0.25 if you wanted to continue playing. We really lived like that. And of course, Ataris came out, and but they were expensive. So I was saving up my quarters. I was not a teenager then. I was in my 20s then. Alright, but I need shroud stuff, not the metal stuff, so let's go back up here. Let's go get the hunter, and then I'll do more shroud thingies. Touch the workbench, fix everything up, get rid of this. I've got too many fireflies. Get rid of you. I'm going to start saving the penny buns on the other side. That's trash. I have better. I'm going to get rid of my fireflies completely, so I have some more space. Delete that. There's another stupid shield. Store that. What do I got here? Store you. Store you. Store you. Store this. Store that. And let's put the penny buns in here as well. Let's put you up here. Let's put this guy up there. I was stashing these somewhere. Let's cook that. Should put a stove in here. So I've made my way I've gotten most of the way to her vault, not completely. Let's go there. first. So there's the hunter's vault right there. See how far I can get. And you can see right there why stamina is so important. It controls how far you can glide. You need to be able to see here. So there is a shroud root down there, which I already got, just a root. So the lone roots like that don't usually have a boss guard. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But they do have mini bosses. Need resin. Okay, so I do need to, what am I using? Firebolt. So these guys are wearing, they're made of fur, these Wookiees have fur. Okay, there's one right there. And another one has come out. So, you want to be effective and actually hit them. The ice bolts aren't effective against them. You don't want to fight these guys. I don't want to melee these guys, they're strong. Melee those guys. And I'm going to save my wand. You need purple berries for healing potions and penny buns. Get close, it's flame shrine right there, flame altar, and when you get close enough it'll light. So now if I get killed I respawn right there. Yeah, I need the XP, so let's dance with these guys. Where's number 3? There he is. Thank you for that. Thank you for this. See what he did? He ran up under here, under my ledge, so that I could not shoot him. But I got him anyway. They've got some really elegant AI going on with these mobs. It's a lot better than it was originally, so they are improving their game as they go along. They went for stability first. It's a good thing in my book. They went for stability first, and then starting adding in other features like improving the NPC AIs. So there's usually a lot of these up here. Yes, please. And here's some more mana. And the next skill I need to work at, let me show you real quick. The second most important skill in the game, of course, is updraft. Because there are a lot of places in the game where you need the improved gliders and updraft. Through reach, not a bad thing. Now, if they were grouped together, then Fireball would be more appropriate. They've got Fireball, and it looks like I can cast 4 of them quickly, but by the time I get to 4th one out, I'll be able to do a 5th. But those are one-offs. These guys are not grouped together. See how he's resisting my current one? Resisted. But it did put the frost effect on him. He was slowing down. Down. I can fight him. These are the dumb ones that get smarter. take his loot. See, he's not going to chase after me if he can see me. And neither is he. They were stuck down here. I'll take their loot anyway. Yeah, I thought there were 3. So the Wookiees can jump down but not up. Scrappers can jump up and down, and they will. This other side. Let's change spells here. Lots of resin. Lots of XP. Well, this is electricity. If you are in the air when the bolt hits you, it doesn't hurt you, because you have to be grounded for the electricity to go through you. Smart. So let's... So there's a button up there. That door has three switches. There's one of them right there. It's a push button, so you can't shoot it. Yeah, I had to double jump. You have to double jump to get to that climbing lattice. You have to double jump to get to it. Look up top. Just like that. See, it's a push button. So you can't just shoot it. So, now for the rest of the parkour. They're junk to me. As I was saying yesterday, I don't want daggers on this mage because you can't block with daggers with the right key. See, daggers have parry but not block. And when those big heavy swords are swinging at you, you have to time a parry just right for it to be effective. I no longer need this because I have water cans. Okay, keep the meat down there. See, we got the gold chest, we did not get the hunter. That puzzle was just about the hunter. Or those switches were just about the gold chest. And now we have the... And there she is, Athlan Scree. Athlan Scree. Athlan Scree. And if you noticed, there are holes in the roof up there. So if you have an improved glider, you can jump from the top of that tower. You can glide from the top of that tower and get right into her chamber without going through all those VUCA. And why would you do that, you say? Well, because you want to complete the hunter quest and you joined a multiplayer server and they already have all the materials you need to give you a very improved glider. So you can absolutely fly from there and drop through the roof to get into her chamber. And they are all, most of them are like that. The carpenter is not like that. You got to fight through some shroud to get to him. And there's a gallery up here. No loot. So we have the huntress. We need to build her a home. Do I want to do that? I'm thinking more along the lines of her. So I'm going to work my way into the shroud this way. Before I do that, let me go over here. I'm going to build her a house. So she can be kited. She's easily kited with a staff and fire bolts or ice bolts are best, but they slow her down. Those are level, I don't know if those are level 5 or 9 scavengers around her. But all of this other stuff is now obtainable. So I can, once I get her head, I can upgrade the altar. And then I just need shroud cores for that. So can I stash some loot over here? Fix my tools. Put you there. Did not pick up a lot. So I am going to put her house right here in this area. It's going to be separate from his house. Don't know if I have the materials. Let's find out. It's not going... C does not need as much underneath space as he does. So it's going to be another 2x3 house for now. I don't like building one huge house and then tucking everybody in their own little room. I like to have him so... like in my great-grandfather's time, well, 10 grades. The armorer, the blacksmith has his house over top of his smithing shop area. Okay? And, so the alchemist has his shop, he's living over top of his work area. And you still see that to this day. I can go right down the street. Just 3 blocks away, the butcher is living over top of his shop. And he's got a couple of apartments he's renting out there. And then build myself a castle to live in, and then castle walls to keep these fell guys from wandering in, and wolves. And what do I got here? I've got the stone. I don't want stone. I want rough flintstone. I need the rough stone to build her base. Stone shingle roofs. And let's grab the hammer. don't need you. I know I'm supposed to collect those, but I need the food. Sleep. Yeah, let's sleep so I can see. We will build the huntress her house. No, that was a mistake. Fool. Sleep in it. Old fools. What's the matter? What's the matter? Why did you hop up? Do I have on this? I think over the weekend I'll add parachute drop in, and then you guys can be a little less bored. Let's do that. Do that. Go there. Okay, and then, see, I've got quite a bit of space out here. So let's go here. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's put a wall here, a wall here. Yeah, these are the walls you want. She's a hunter. Let's give her plenty of space. I'm not going to build her a little hunter shack. I'm going to give her a house. Now you can't jump through these windows. If I put wood walls down here, you can jump through them. So you can't jump through these. Well, I stand corrected. I guess you can work your way through, but the NPCs can't. The NPCs cannot. I do need some wood. So she'll have space to socialize up there. And let's go back to stone. And this is an open shop area. And see what a great job they did on this. I'm still wet, I'm not drying out. If I drop a stove here, did I make one? No. So if I make this and put this right here. So I'm drying out. It is still raining outside. You can see it is still raining outside. That's what a great job they did with this water update. You can see it's raining outside. I'm drying here, and I can dry off by the fire. I can cook. See that? And now the sun comes out. The rain goes away. And if I step outside here, sometimes you can see the rain cloud drifting away. This rain cloud just went away. So I put too many wood pieces up here. Rough stone is okay for now because I've got so much of it. Sometimes you can get it to set in there, sometimes not. Gotcha. And then I'll put a piece of wood. Right there. And let me do that again. You can see the edge around here? The building in this game, the pieces don't just look like they do in Minecraft. I put this piece here and then the AI morphs everything together. And not that time, Jim. There, see how it morphed everything together for me? Alright, let's see what I've got for rough flintstone block. These walls. Let's give her she can look out that way. And then let's put a solid wall for her bed. And then let's put... Alright, why is that not... So that's where you should be. Let me take... Yeah, that is where they should be. Morphing everything together. I've got everything on the inside. It'll definitely make the roof look better, and she can look out that way. And then inside. See, it'll snap outside or in. I'm going for inside and against the wall. And then yet another window right there. And come on. So we're going to do this. Sometimes it can be a pain to get things to marry up. Never seen it do that. Alright, so that's why you guys aren't behaving. Okay. And so there's an outside and an inside to these things. Never realized it before. So that's got to be facing out. I see no indications on the blocks. Okay, so that's why. So that's outside. And you don't get a choice in the matter. When it morphed together, it decided this wall was facing outside. Let me try this. See, I've only got it 1.5 pop wide. So tear it down and do it again. Uh-oh. To-do. Uh-oh. Playing hard mode, Jim. So, I want them on the edge there. Okay, rough flintstone. You go there. You go there. And you go there. Yeah, so one or the other can go outside, not both. And I may have to change this to put the roof on. Let's see. Okay, so that fits on there nicely. And we'll see. So I want it inside so that the roofs will marry up, morph together. 'Cause it's yeah. Keep that. Oh, she's telling me that it's 2 walls. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I messed up the base underneath here. Let me see what she's got for. Okay, that doesn't jive. I'll pick that up. We'll get the roof. What is she saying is wrong? She's saying that I think he went from the inside. So if I do that, see, it'll leave a gap there, and I don't want that. So let's do that. And the roof looks terrible. Yeah. So that's smoothed out. See, it jumped right when I clicked. Let's see if I can move that one out now. Yeah, it's still got that overhang out there, but that's okay. See there? This is saying I built the... It's too short. And that is based on this wall. And that is based on... you and you. Let's take all these out. And there's part of the problem right there. Let's take these out as well. I'll let the house hang up there. Okay, so... Hey. Now let's take these right down. See, those are overlapped. Oh, you know what? These corners don't marry up. That's why. So what I need to do is go from here. I need to start from this side. Because if I do 4 here, see, this is... it's this house that's offset. So I did my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, and then 2, and then 3, 2, 3, 4. And that's all I needed. And then that, and then that. Yeah, I'm going to tear all this out and rebuild that. So I don't want to go from here. I want to go from... So that is still... it's still 4. One, 2, 3, and that's 4. So I've got the 4, but that didn't jump in right. So let me outside, outside, and it's all outside. There. You. You. And then a door. Alright, so now that did not happen. Who jumped out of line? You jumped out of line. Okay, so that moves it to the inside. I want to hear. And that was where I was losing my line. And the corners married up just fine. Alright, wood. No, not you. Wood. Doesn't matter if I use wood or stone stairs. I want to change these later. Right. Let's see if these guys are happy now. Much better, much better. Let's put also for her. You know, I just don't like that high for her. I didn't want it 3 high, I wanted it 2 high. Don't let you. That looks better. I'll finish this up when I can see. Let me get her. I'm going to drop this right here now so I can see. Put you up here for now. Put this stuff away. Get you. Wrong house. I forgot a door. Windows don't snap. Windows used to snap. They don't anymore. Look. Look what I can see. That has to be fixed. That's got to be fixed. Before I do, let's put this stuff down. it's oh, this is good. Did it again. It's got to be fixed right there. That's why everything was so happy. It tricked me. Make a door. Silly. Well, that would be where the rooms decided to work. Okay, so before I summon her, there she comes. Tab, switch to Athlan, the Huntress. Pop her right down. Hello.
Speak quick and quiet.
So that's for the farmer. It's going to tell me to find salt. Without a steady supply of salt, it'll be challenging to preserve fur. I might not be from here, but I know the land well here. Here, I'll mark a location for gathering salt in your journal. Don't disappoint. I know where that is. Build that. I can build... I can stitch my fur patches together now. And most importantly, I can make these. What else do I need? Dried fir. And wood planks to make the trophy plant panels. Okay, so let's I'll make that. And did I make the... Yes, I did. Oi, 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 oi. What time is it? 12:21. And how's the weather? It was supposed to storm this afternoon. It's not. I can put that stuff away. Let's drop this rug. Got my house. This is... See, I can slide that right up under the bed. Somewhat, but it's enough. And that gave me another minute of rested buff. Okay, windows, I gave her a door. Can put you here now. I don't like carrying these things, but they do come in handy. They do come in handy. Let me take a look inside. I gotta assess the situation. Mother Nature's calling me very loudly, so I will be right back. And gotta do the bio breaks things. And then click that. Yep. do something here. Alright, thank you for those that are still watching. You do not have to subscribe to get the drops. Well, that's why his house worked. I have to do a better job of marrying stuff up. She went right into her bed. They claimed their beds. They claimed the closest beds. Which is a good thing. Brightly lit, and when I've got more furs, I will get more rugs out. The stone definitely looks, the footstone definitely looks better than the... Yeah, I think over the weekend I'm going to replace this rough wood, this log cabin look with flintstone. It does look a whole lot better. But while, yeah, I ate the bird meat, so let's take that. Can I make... I can make 2 more magical small chests. Because I have to get that carpenter before I can go up. Oh, you know what I should... I don't need to wake her up. You don't need to wake them up to see. You can go right here into your workshops. Can she build me a better backpack? No. She's got something up here. Okay. And then the drying rack, of course, can make... I want to set that. Do that later. Okay, so that cleans up the journal. I've still got this. There's another tower up this way. There's the salt mine. I cannot fly to it yet. Can't see yet. Let's see what happens with that many spiders. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this dungeon, and then I'm going to have to go away for a while. So I'm going to take this ring. Is that the one I want? 10. So I've got alchemist ring, and I've got yeah, let's do this. See, this has got poison resistance. I'm about to go deal with some spiders. If I jump, no M, not N, here, yeah. And it is right down here. Whoa! There was like 5 of them there. And that's why I did the poison thing. See if we can make some. Yep. Yep. And can I eat? Yes. He went around the corner. Do not stand in the poison. Oh, little baby spiders running out. since I don't have great crowd control, I don't want to put myself in a situation where I need crowd control. I want to pick these guys off slowly. So this is not a very big dungeon. This just goes around in a square. Never seen anything in this room, this secret room, other than the empty sarcophagus. See him right there? Let's go back to the chest. I can still hear spiders crawling around. I don't know if there's not usually any in this room, but that's on easier levels. Bone blocks and a guillotine. That dungeon is cleared. Let's go up here. So I don't want to fly down there because I don't know how well I can handle those enemies. So let's go over this way. That's Braylon's Bridge, and you can see my little village off there. And that's Rookmore. Below me is where we found the blacksmith. But if you head downhill from Rookmore, right there. This is where I wanted to go anyway. Oh no! Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Yeah, let's play that song. Alright, so I'm that way. Can't fly. Oh! So while I'm here, where'd it go? Let's put it there, out of the way. There it is. Sure, stand right there, let him kill you again. Like that, this, there we go. I didn't even see what level he was. That's fine, because they're right there, you fool. There's a little hut right there. I can get him. Only level 3. What do we got? Oh, thank you for the subscribe there. Subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, that is much appreciated. And just to be clear, you don't have to subscribe to get the drops. I haven't said that enough this stream. I know a lot of streamers out there insist on it. Twitch rules are that you don't have to subscribe to get drops for a game. And these are all vanity drops anyway, mostly. But I do appreciate the subscription. Yeah, stick right to this. Banana Terminator. Alright, so there he is. Let's not waste a fireball. It's the guy that made me dead. And here comes his buddy. Come on, boys. Come on up here. Whoa. Definitely not ready for that. Look, he's chasing me around through here. If there's scavengers down there, they will attack him. And they're going to attack me instead. But I killed those scavengers. Nope, I missed. See him dodge? He dodged. So no armor. Didn't seem like my ice was being effective against him. And there's a bunch of these guys down in the... That was not very nice at all. Oh well. Yeah, it's just slicing through my armor like I didn't have any. Do. You can't do a loop. I've tried. I don't need that up there. Let's put that there. Let's, can't use a guillotine. It's a nice weapon if you're using two-handers. Two-handed weapons are great in this game. Oh, let's do this. Since I dealt with the spiders. Let's do that. That'll help. He was hanging out over there, up there. I hear you. I hear a bunch of them. And that's what I mean by crowd control. You can just roll around and slash them all. The way they're coming out, there must be... It was like there was a spawner there or something, but I don't see it. It's just a lot of... you can make bait out of these. How much XP? Well, I'm leveling. You need to go into higher levels and kill that stuff to get higher level gear, and that's what I need. I need a better wand. I cannot make a better wand than what I have. Because it cannot add enhancements to wands. You can't do that yet. Maybe someday. We picked up some shroud stuff. Don't need you. Get rid of all this stuff. Spider sacks, yeah, I stashed those somewhere. think I've got this done in another. Let's keep this down here with shroud stuff. No, that's just rubble, Jim. Let's go over here. So we can make those now. That'll be on here. There it is right there. I need your bones. Okay. I think I might lower those walls. I'll get rid of that ring. I've got some more rings stashed somewhere over here. Yeah. So we can move this stuff over to leave my rings here. I could make more chests to sort this stuff out better. Alright, so the problem is the sun is shining. I have to work because the sun is shining. We expected a snowstorm. I'm going to take a quick look at my weather map here. So, 3 weather alerts. If I go out driving, I'm an Uber driver. So if I go out driving, no snow on there. Down here, but if I look at my weather map, Syracuse sits down in a bowl, well, a trough. And so we're protected by the hills around us from a lot of the weather that comes off of Lake Ontario. Okay, so the lake effect band that was predicted is 50 miles north of me, so I'm going to be good to drive in the city. Good to go. It's cold and the temperature is dropping. And this is saying when I get up in the morning, it's going to be 1 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's why I have the beard. But no snow overnight, so I'm not going to have to get up and... Okay, Sunday. They've moved the storm prediction to Sunday. And it's not going to be a fun storm. Because I do have to be outside in it, cleaning snow up. So let me get this to daylight so you can see. I'm going to say this before I log out. I'm going to log out. I'm going to have to end the stream because I do have to go out and make some money. Let me get the sunshine. So when they've done their drops, when Enshrouded has done their drops, They've dropped 4 vanity armor pieces and a furniture piece. There's the pillow right there. And there's the trophy from a previous drop. And I ran right past the mirror, didn't I? And with the water, one of the drops, you got that mirror. The vanity items are important. Or not the vanity items, the other. If I go here, you have to link your account to Twitch. If you link your account to Twitch, you get this Twitch drops line here. It's not here unless you've linked your account to Twitch. Then this won't be here. But if I go in here, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor. And there's the Blood Rose set. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor. And then in addition, you get these miscellaneous. Every single one of these adds to the comfort of your base. So that's why if I go and stand here by the fire, you'll see it. No, I don't. There on the upper left, you see my rested bonus is up to 27 minutes. I was only up to 20 before I added in all those drops. You don't have to go to other servers to swap drops between your tunes. You can go to this right here, and you can claim those drops on any tune you want. So let me. I'm going to return to main menu here, and I will show you. So there's where you link your Twitch account here, not on Twitch. In Enshrouded, you tell Enshrouded that you want to link to Twitch, and then you follow the instructions on the web pages that open up. You do have to log into Twitch. It will bring you to a login screen. But you can switch. So I can change from Sela. Let's go to Joe Chabortnik here. He does not have this armor. Let's bring him on. Look at his armor. Yeah, I haven't played him since almost a year. Now let's not get him. Let's go to Salgonoid. So I can go to Salgonoid, and I can put him in the same world, or I can go to his own world, right there. Because I've had him on other servers, he comes back into his Cinder Vault. Just to keep him from... this is a whole different world. And there is a village right down there that I built, cornfields. He has an improved glider, so he can bebop right down there into the town square. It's my place for growing mushrooms. So these people weren't making things pop on the outside. Well, here inside the village, things can pop out architecturally, but outside on the walls, he wanted a smooth surface so people couldn't climb up. But right here, I can go to, he's got the Twitch drops, and now I can claim this. And just like that. First you have to claim them on Twitch, and then when you come in game here, they'll be available. And now, he can now gussy himself up. looks almost the same as the others. You can move your characters around between worlds. I can take him over to my other world and do all the quests there. You can take these on the multiplayer servers. Alright, and of course you do not have to subscribe. I do appreciate that subscription there, Banana Terminator. And I have got to call it a day. Yeah, in this village I hadn't moved them up off the ground yet. My house is up there. So I got the carpenter, so I have a loo in here. That's just a storage area up there. And then over here, Balthazar's work area.
Hey!
And then Balthazar has his little bed up here. And the collector. Yeah. After this one, I started building underground for these guys. For this guy, his next build is going to be underground. But there was Alistair. Big building. I was doing overhangs there with lanterns so that you can see the village from a distance. You want the walls up high. As you can see, there's a light up there, but it's dark down here, so if you put a wall down here, guys that are climbing walls have to do it in the dark. They can see the top of the wall, but in the dark they don't know where to put their hands. And I've got a couple more little huts up here, just 2x2s. I was doing 2x2s for these guys. Not my bed, just not assigned yet. There's the that's May. There's me blacksmith snoozing. And this is the half-timbered brick wall up here. I was in the process of switching over to bricks and half-timbered bricks. Once I find some clay up in Revelwood. And there's the farmer's gone back to sleep. I don't have any crops planted out here for her right now. Not out here. Usually there's some crops going out here. But I had plenty of corn over there. And let's see if and some flax. And some lavender. And then these are chestnut bushes. So you need to be careful about planting these trees. See how thick that is in there? You can't see. They do grow bushes for you. These chestnut bushes and the berry bushes are, wow. And let's have the Kindle Waste spire off in the distance. Because this guy can go, yeah. Ancient Spire. I haven't done Kindle Waste on this one yet. Alright. But on my next session, I think it's going to be Sunday afternoon. I'm going to see, I have to see how the day goes. See how church goes. And then, if not Sunday afternoon, then definitely Monday morning. Let me look at, looking at her schedule. Yeah, hers is 7 to 4. So, yeah. I will be back on then, but for now I've got to go out and make some money. My blacksmithing area. These bug lights light the place up well enough if you put enough of them out. Alright, so I'm Sagonoid. Thank everybody that showed up. Hope to see you all on the next stream. Until then, everybody please fly safe. Do, do, do.